All right, Patricia Treble joins us now for her Royal Roundup, and we hear Meghan has reportedly reached out to her estranged dad, Thomas Markle, after he lost his leg in emergency surgery.
Yeah, so we haven't talked about them for a long time because we always talk about Harry and his dad, but we don't talk about the fact that Meghan is estranged from her father. So Thomas Markle is living in the Philippines now. And last week he went to hospital. He was not feeling well. He has a long history of cardiovascular issues and developed a blood clot. And they had to do an emergency amputation of his left leg below the knee. Now, the good news is we're hearing today he's actually been released from ICU. He's back into a regular room. But obviously an incredibly serious situation. And she's been trying to reach out to him, but of course they've been estranged for so long. So she sent an email, and of course to an email address that he doesn't look after. She says she doesn't have his phone number, and that's really what he's using, especially in the hospital. So it's a little bit of a conflict. So she's actually taken to call, they're calling around hospitals. He's in Cebu, which is about the population of Toronto, 3 million, trying to find him and trying to see if they can reestablish communication.
How do we even know this information? Is her team letting this out?
So we know this, yes, her team is letting it out because, of course, people are instantly asking. But we also know his information because the U.S. editor of the Daily Mail is a very good friend of his, immediately flew to the Philippines, and we're getting all of his medical information because he's authorized the doctors to talk to her. So you got to read the Daily Mail.
Yeah, and let's talk a bit more and remind people about their falling out, if we could, Patricia, because Thomas did not attend Harry and Meghan's wedding, and he actually admitted at one time to staging paparazzi photos. Is that what really led to the falling out between him and Meghan?
That was the big deal. So cast your mind back. It's 2018. It's the spring. And what happens is he's living then in Mexico to save money. He wasn't living he'd moved from California. And he was doing a deal with the paparazzi. Money was clearly tight. And he was photos of him in and around Mexico. And then it was revealed that he was being paid. And of course, this all blew up days before the wedding. He had a heart attack. He pulled out of the wedding. He couldn't fly. It was, remember, it was then the Prince of Wales, Charles, who escorted her down the aisle because, of course, he couldn't do it. They've had basically no communication. They've been estranged ever since. He has never met Harry. He has never met the grandkids. So this has been a long, long, long estrangement.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll see what comes out from this latest health bout. Okay.
Hopefully everything's okay.
Prince Harry has a major victory. We've been following this one for some time with regards to him trying to get back security when he visits the UK. So what's this victory of?
Okay, so you remember he was going through the courts. He was trying to get 24-hour blanket security that he always had. He lost the Court of Appeal. That was it. He wrote a letter to the Home Secretary saying, look, really, we need a review of my security situation. I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel safe. I can't bring my kids back because I do not feel safe. They're doing that review now. So they haven't done a full-on major review since 2019. And they'll take a look at the threat level and see what he qualifies for when he's back in the UK. So simply by doing this rather than the courts, he might actually get what he wants. He may not, but he may. We'll know next month.
All right, we'll keep an eye on that for sure. Meantime, the royal family gathering at Westminster Abbey for the traditional carol service that Princess Catherine, Kate, hosts. And one of the highlights was a great interaction between Kate and Canadian Eugene Levy.
Yeah, this was wonderful. So I love this service every year. It's now the 5th annual. And you get to see the extended royal family, and everyone they bring their kids, the grandkids, they bring everyone. They're in a relaxed mood. They're having fun. Kate is in her element, I'm going to say. And the moment when she goes up to Eugene Levy, so it's mainly volunteers, it's mainly people who've given in their communities. There's always a theme, but there's always some celebs. Eugene Levy was one.
Right.
And she goes up to him, and he clearly does not know this is coming.
Okay.
And you've got to see it.
Yeah, we got the clip here.
We got the clip.
We can have a look and listen to. Here's Kate with Eugene.
I spent a lovely day with your husband. He did look after me. Yes, he did. Well, I'm a bit of a dog.
And you can hear his booming voice because she's clearly asking, like, did my husband look after you? If you remember, William and Eugene Levy spent that day at Windsor, and it was
for his
lovely.
show, The Reluctant Traveler, yeah.
Exactly. So, and it was lovely because, of course, what everyone remembers is they ended up in a pub and they were having this really relaxed heart-to-heart. And William clearly really liked Eugene Levy. And so that was just a lovely moment.
It is, for sure. We also, finally, the King and Queen unveiling their Christmas card.
Yep. So before Kate's carol service, this was always the start of the royal Christmas season, is that everyone starts releasing their Christmas cards. Always starts with the King and Queen first. So, and this is a lovely shot. This is them. It's in Italy. It's for their 20th wedding anniversary in April. And I'm going to say, just because you know me, if you're noticing what she's wearing a Lily of the Valley brooch. It is by Fabergé, and it was given by the Soviet government to the Queen Mum. So there we go.
There we go.
La-di-da. I would like to get gifts like that. That would be nice.
Right?
Yes. 'Tis the season.
I would just settle for a Christmas card. From the
I would go for that.
Would be nice, too. All right, Patricia Trappel, great to see you as always. Thank you for this morning.
Thank you.